Hi ladies, Tammy here, and I've been talking to you guys about waiting for my Splurge cream shadow to come in. I ordered it in the shade Elegant, so I'm really excited. This is the first time I've used it, so this is kind of gonna be a learning experience for us both. I just opened it up from the box. My first impression of it is it's not like the normal cream shadows that I've seen before. Most of them cream shadows, they are more, I guess dense would be the word. This is almost like fluffy. It's kind of got like a fluffy texture to it, so it's kind of cool. It's very light feeling. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of play with my makeup, and see how this applies and see how this will look with a couple different shadows I'm going to use too, or pigments. So they say you can either use it with a brush, this is Younique's cream shadow brush. It's a really dense brush, it's made out of synthetic, so you don't have to worry about it stealing your product. So actually, I did cheat a little bit. I did put some on there. So I'm going to go ahead and just dab this in, because I was also told a little bit of this goes a long way, and I don't want to waste my product. So I'm going to go in and just apply it all over my lid. I did put a little bit of primer on my lid, even though I was told that you really didn't have to worry too much about that this stuff wasn't going to crease on you. And I know they say don't pull on your eye, but if I don't pull on it, it won't go. And that little crease right there, I get little creases. So, it's a very light color, sparkly, very sparkly. I don't know if you guys can see that at all. I'm gonna get my eyeball right up in there. There. So that's that eye, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eye. Get a little bit more on there. And this is where it gets tricky, because I want to make sure there's even application, so I've got to try to work it so that I can get in here and start at this corner again, because I started in the corner on that eye. And I don't want I want an even application on this. And then I am going to pull down my eyelid a little bit. Okay. Make sure everything's covered. Okay. So this is what it looks like by itself. You could probably get away with, if you just wanted a little bit of sparkle, you could probably get away with just doing it this. But I like to have a little bit of dimension, and I like to play with my makeup. So now that I've got this on, I'm going to go ahead and let's see. What do I want to use? So I'm thinking I'm going to go in with our mineral pigment in the shade Confident, and I'm going to do my outer V and then my my crease. So where is my crease brush? So I'm going to go ahead and use Younique's crease brush. It's goat hair. It's got a nice stiff brush, so you don't have to worry about all the mess. Okay, so I'm going to go in right here on my outer V, kind of just wiggle it back and then bring it up. And I'm going to go in, and I'm going to take another brush, because there is a little bit of a harsh line, and kind of buff that out a little bit. It just gives it a little bit more of a contrast, and kind of gives a little bit to that corner of my eye. I'm gonna go in and go this way a little bit. See, it just gives a little bit. So if I have, kind of see on this side, there's a little bit more darker in the outer corner than there is on this side. So I'm going to go ahead and go in on my other one, my other eye. The good thing about makeup is there's no right or wrong reason or way to do it. You pretty much, it's all plain, honestly. So I'm going to go in, do that outer corner too. Just bring it halfway up. There we go. I'm going to go in again with another fluffy brush. Did I do that brush? And just buff that out a little bit so it's not so harsh. Okay, now to tie this in, I'm going to go ahead and take my liner brush, and I'm going to go ahead and use that same color Confident, and I'm going to use the pointed end of the liner brush just to kind of bring together the outer V's that I have going on. I'm going to go in and just line my lower lash. And then I'm going to take the other end of it, kind of smoke it out and buff it out a little bit. There we go. And then same thing on the other side. The good thing about these pigments is they're really, really nice. They have a lot of color to them. A little bit goes a long way. I'm going to go back in and smoke that out a little bit. So I really enjoyed them. Okay, so there's that. Now that I've got that going, I'm going to go ahead and I want to do a little bit of brow bone, kind of get my brow bone a little bit. So I'm going to go in with Sexy in the pigment, Mineral Pigment Sexy. And I'm just going to go in and lightly shade in my eyebrow. And just kind of, there we go. Just blend it in. This helps to accentuate your brow bone. And I already did my my brows before I started this. So I already filled in my brows. Another trick that someone else had showed me, which I use, are precision pencils, is if you take your white precision pencil in the color, which is the color Pristine, so this is it right here, and you just go slightly underneath your brow, and then while it's still wet, take your finger and kind of smudge that. It helps to highlight it too. So you can see a little bit of a difference there. So I'm going to go on this one too. I'm going to go ahead and go smudge it. Next, I'm going to go in. Now this part is the tricky part. I'm going to go ahead and tight line my upper lash line. And what tight lining does is it kind of fills in your lashes in between. So it kind of gives your lashes at the base a more, makes them look thicker. So bear with me, my eyes are super sensitive. What I would suggest you do is make sure that you sharpen your pencil before you start this, because you want to have a nice end to it. The thing with Younique sharpeners is when you use it to sharpen your pencils, it doesn't give you a harsh point. It rounds out the end, so you're not like trying to stick your eye with a big old point. So that's the nice thing about the Younique sharpeners. Okay, so bear with me, like I said. So what you're going to do is you're going to lift a tight line. You lift up your lid, and you just go right at the base, right at that water line. And the thing is you can go all the way to that corner, which I did on this one. As you can see, my eyes are starting to water. They're like, don't do this to me. The good thing about Youniques, once it dries, it's not going to come off, so you don't have to worry about the smudging. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. As you can see, there goes my eye. It's starting to water now. It's like, no! Okay. The price that you pay for beauty. There. Okay, so that's tight lining. I don't normally do a light, dark or brown or black eyeliner on my bottom waterline because I don't, when you use a dark or a black liner on your bottom, it actually closes your eye up. So if you want to brighten your eye and open it up, you would use either a nude color or one of these white ones, Pristine. To be honest with you, I'm going to do one on both eyes. I'm going to do one lower lash line in the white and one in the cream color. So this is the one in white. And I'll show you what. So you just find that lower lash line. You can kind of see it brightens the eye up and it opens it up. If you can see the difference there in that. And then I personally, like I said, like to use the nude color, which is like this, just because it looks, to me, it looks a little bit more natural. So there's that. And what it does, like I said, it just opens your eyes up. So now that is done. So you guys have seen me do my mascara before. So I'm going to go off camera and then I will be back with my mascara on to finish this up. Be right back. Okay, ladies, I'm back. So now I have my mascara on, which kind of completes this look. I'm going to do one more thing that I thought about while I was putting my mascara on. If you want to brighten up the corners of your eyes and kind of open your eye up a little bit more, take a lighter shimmer. So I'm going to go ahead and take that shimmer in Sexy again. And where did my little brush go? And I like to use like a little brush kind of like this. It's a little flat brush with a little pointed end. So I'm going to go in, tap off my excess, and then just right here in the corner and bring it down. I'm going to go ahead and add. You can kind of see where it opens up my eye a little bit more. There we go. Do the same thing with this one. And bring it into that, right at that beginning of that water line. Right in that corner. There we go. Okay. And that, other than that, I'm going to go ahead and use my Lucrative Lip Gloss. Excuse the pink in there. I use it over my, I'm drawing a blank, my lip stain in the color Skittish. So sometimes it kind of gets on there. So yeah, it is clear, but it has a little bit, because I don't want to take away from my eyes today, because yeah, I did have fun with it, so. All right, ladies, there you go. This is, so what I used today is our new Splurge Cream Shadow in the color Elegant, and that was all over. In my outer V and my crease, I used in the color Confident, our mineral pigment. And then to highlight my brow bone and inner corner, I used in our Pigments Sexy. So, hope you enjoyed this. Well, and then obviously on my eyelashes is the Younique's 3D Fiber Mascara, which I love. So, thanks you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.